Late start. We're
You
struggling with
useless
some
twat.
technical difficulties with Billy in particular. I think we've decided that he can't have wet hair near his wireless connection or it doesn't work, so I don't know quite what he's doing to make that happen. But hopefully he'll show up in a little bit here on webcam. But in the meantime, here we are. We're about to get started, so it should be good. Alright. So, Solitaire, here?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing the introductions now, you lazy arse. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome back to Dark Heresy. This is going to be session 3, where hopefully if the team is particularly productive, they can get this finished off, but if they roll about on the floor again...
All we have to do is get Galg and Zira into the pit, and they'll die, and we'll move on. So, I'm really looking forward to this session.
All that hate.
Right. And yes, currently Billy is a loading circle. You may be able to see him at some point. But,
If not, no real loss.
Yeah, it's okay. He just looks particularly grungy. But, you know. We're okay. Okay, so what happened last time? Let's do a quick recap.
We talked to Lily, who is fleeing the district wisely, and she gave us the name Everard Zed, who we found at the Tempulum, who saw Saul the night he disappeared. He got knifed in the chest by someone at the workers' union and went to go get it seen to at the almshouse, which is apparently a creepy place with gross food. And then we met Sykes, the owner of the scrapyard, because he was there with 2 of his workers, one of whom got punched in the face by some presumably fake enforcers. Then we went outside the temple and got accosted by 8 thugs who we've just finished murdering 6 of them. One of them has run away, and Filthy is astride the last one, holding him down, ready to interrogate.
Yes, interrogate. I'm sure that's what Filthy is intending to do.
I want to do this ride around the square on a captured guy for a while. So.
By the way, Filthy, your camera on stream is a little...
Yes. I'm fixing that right now.
Okay, cool. And there was a bit of a heated debate as to who was obtaining the auto gun. I believe because he was the first to call it, that is now in Billy's possession.
It is indeed.
So, Billy's armed to the teeth now, I believe.
Yeah, but he won't use it ever.
Yeah, with his most subtle of chainswords that he has.
Yeah, he's a twat.
Oh man, now I can't see Filthy now either.
Yeah.
I can't see Billy, I can't see Salt, I can't see Filthy. It's a disaster.
As long as the stream can see us, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can probably hear the joy in my voice as Billy is struck by multiple things which cause damage. So, anyway, okay. So we were in the square just outside the Tempulum, where you were accosted by the Goombas. And what was what happened at the end of that combat?
We straddled, well, Ilus took care of the last guy, and he's astride of him. I don't remember if he's wounded or anything. I think he's a little wounded. And we were about to ask, like, dude, what the fuck? What did we do to deserve this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want to know who he works for and why they attacked us.
Okay.
Also, I want to go and loot the other guys. I'm hoping for las pistols, I'm hoping for charge packs, hoping for auto pistol ammo.
Maybe some
Any kind of
And
thing
I'm
like
going
that.
to perform...
Maybe what?
Can everyone please
some sort of
give me
identification.
an awareness test.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
my.
Can we
Oh,
get to the
Billy-
round?
awareness.
Finally has it trained, so he finally knows it, so that's helpful.
Any modifiers? It was helpful as well.
Nope. In fact, I would give you a -10 penalty to it.
Oh.
Why do you
Okay.
ask? Because I got a 25, that's why he's giving us a -10.
To everyone or just to Billy?
Everyone. Okay, well, none of you notice, but as they get to about here, if you look at the map,
Enemies.
To where? Sorry.
So Filthy, you might
Oh.
want to throw the map up on stream so people see what we're talking about.
It's beautiful with all these red splashes. Where am I on this map
Ah.
exactly? I just see.
You're down at the bottom.
Oh, I haven't zoomed out.
You're at the
I've
very
had it.
bottom.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so as you didn't really notice them at first, but so didn't give you an opportunity to take more opportune positions. But 3 enforcers in pretty heavy-looking carapace armor
Let's go get him.
Oh,
Wait, what?
sort of waltz into the square. Now, as the lead enforcer, which is this one here,
Yeah.
he kind of looks around at the many splashes of blood, particularly on the northern side of the square, and leans over into his Voxcaster, which is on his shoulder, and mutters in a few words. Doesn't look particularly interested in them, though, and continues walking on down this way, flanked by 2 more enforcers. Okay, and as he gets to about here, spread out a little bit.
Probably we're aware of this by
the,
about now, right?
Oh yeah, you guys know. You just didn't get any chance to, move about or scarper or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay, so as they're here, one of them says, anyone care to tell me what's happening here?
Well, we could ask the guy, like,
They
under the armored dwarf.
They attacked us, officers.
We're making friends.
So the northern one walks over to one of the blood pools, which still has the resemblance of a body within it, and kind of kicks it over so it rolls over onto its chest, or the remnants of its chest, which Billy disemboweled, and looks over to the lead enforcer and kind of nods his head. And then the lead enforcer says, "And what are you planning to do with him?" And nods towards the ganger, which Filthy is taking such good care of.
Oh, we just want to know why they attacked us. Do you know them?
We're aware of this gang. If you don't mind, miss, we will be taking him.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us who they are so we can go and settle
This is
this
just
disagreement?
local gangers. They're drug addicts, drug runners. Could be part of any gang. There's no identification on them usually, so we don't know.
How sweet is this gear they're wearing?
It's the same quality as yours.
Ooh,
Is
this
you
is
know, you
really
kind of
nice.
recognize it as being Enforcer Carapace.
Might be
I don't think we should
Oh.
shoot the enforcers.
you should not.
What's your name? I'm asking this from the lead enforcer.
Hey, you're speaking to the lead enforcer?
Yeah, what?
Okay, his name is... But what was his name?
Doesn't know his name.
No, there is a specific name. Hang on.
I was hoping it's Solon, but...
Loken?
Loken.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
Loken.
it's not Loken.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I read this name like 50 million times and now I can't bloody find it.
Always the way, right?
Moran.
His name is Morin.
His name is
Moran.
Moran.
Moron. Hey, Moron.
And he kind of looks at you and says, Moran.
Alright.
Says, yeah, I'm Officer Sebas Moran, and we will be taking custody of this man.
I guess, Ills, you're gonna have to let him go.
Those
That's
is
what I
still eyeing
recommend.
these enforcers.
Hmm.
Looking very longingly at their equipment.
Ills, put away.
Realizing that he has very little influence on this world and has very little chances of acquiring equipment outside of taking it from other people. So he kind of looks up at these
Put your
enforcers,
sword
looks
away.
around at you guys. He's trying to get a sense: are we gonna kill these guys too? And any no support on this?
That would better hold on.
He kind of
That would
reluctantly.
better
All
hold
right.
on to him.
Ills reluctantly gets off this guy, gives him another wrench of the arm, one more kick in the ribs as he gets up, and hands him over to the enforcer.
Yeah.
Do you
Thanks
want to
for
break his arm?
Say again?
Oh.
Do you want to break his arm?
Seems unnecessary.
Or just kind of wrench it?
Yeah,
kind of
just
crank it a
just
bit?
Crank. You know, just a little, one more little love tap on our way out. So.
Alright. So, the man has gotten up, and if he looks scared of you guys, he's honestly terrified of these guys. And this enforcer here takes him, manacles him, and the three of them all walk away.
Wait. Who do they work for?
Sorry. Towards the enforcer station. Well, what do you say to them?
Who do they work for? We gotta clear this ledger.
Miss, we are the local magistratum. I would have thought that was obvious.
No, not you. Not you. That asshole that you got there.
We don't know, but we're going to take him and we're going to ask him who he works for.
Just to mention, I think Mather is stuck. I see her picture as non-moving. I only see Soleil and Calgary at the moment.
We could try Hangout, if that's going to be any better.
No, hang on. We're not fucking around with a new system for this. Skype's worked in the past. It's just a matter of doing this. Let's rehost a call once more, Zero.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So far, it's worse than it was before.
I can see you again.
Yeah, but I'm missing Zero now.
I can't see myself.
You can't see yourself. Oh man. It's good.
Mather is moving and I can see Filthy, but I can't see myself anymore.
I can't see you, Zero, anymore.
No, he just
I can
disappeared.
see Galgan. I can see Filthy.
Let's not mess about with it. If someone's cam fix mucks up, then they could probably turn off their cam and turn it back on. It'll probably fix itself.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
Oh well, let's.
So sorry. What was the question that was being asked?
The thugs, who did it work for?
Yeah. Can we come with you? We need to know. We've got to make sure that they stop sending these idiots to dirty the streets here in Coscarla.
Moran is already walking away.
it's not really trusted better.
Kind of turns his head and says, "You want to interrogate this man?
Yes, please.
Under whose authority?"
We have a really angry small guy.
Yeah, we work for the Coblasticé. We just need to make sure that that our business in this district isn't impeded by a local gang. And I'm gonna pull out my ID card and kind of show it, but I'm not gonna move any closer. He's gonna have to come back if he wants to see it.
He doesn't really care to actually see the ID. He just kind of spits on the ground. Coblas, say, may as well lock you up with this guy. He probably caused just as much trouble. The impression you get is that the Coblas, say, he doesn't really care for it.
Great.
Alright.
I use telekinesis on his weapon.
What?
Oh my
I
god.
use
Don't do it. Don't do
No,
it.
there's a reason. There's a reason.
What are
Okay.
you using telekinesis on?
I'm just gonna lift his weapon up.
Whose?
The lead enforcer's weapon.
Moran's weapon?
Moran. Yep.
Oh my god, don't do it.
I'm excited. Alright, Ills stands up, brushes himself off, puts his hand ready on his weapon, gets his shield prepared, and
I'm
starts
just lifting
psyching
up,
himself
I'm
to
not throwing
sprint.
it out.
Why are you instigating a fight with the enforcers?
No, I'm just lifting it up from his.
How is
grasp.
that not an aggressive? It's gonna be.
It's just floating in
interpreted
the air,
as
guys.
aggressive.
It's just floating in the air.
We're so fucked.
Yeah, we're pretty fucked.
Well,
fine
just
with
go
this.
ahead and do it. I mean, like,
Okay.
All right. So how many warp charges are you wanting to? Like, are you wanting to push, or is it the standard
No.
one you're going for?
The standard one.
All right. So that's just a standard willpower test, right? And if you roll a double, it's psychic phenomena.
Hey,
It's a fail.
it's a fail. Okay.
Yep.
That doesn't
And there's
work.
no doubles, so
Yep.
you just see Gundren concentrating really hard.
Concentrating
on
really
the
hard.
what happened.
The enforcer asks, "Is your guy all right? Does he need to take a shit?" Like,
Oh,
He's just like, "Ah!"
we ate something
Not fun.
funny earlier. It's probably fine. We'll get into that after.
Okay, so nothing really happens. The guy's not really concerned with you being in the cold blast. To say, the cronies are still walking away, whilst Moran gave very slight pause to what you were saying. He doesn't really give a shit either, so he's still walking.
All right. Are any of these guys like undestroyed enough for us to maybe see if they've got like a
Yeah, the one
some
next
kind
to
of
me.
ID on them?
The one next to me only
Yeah,
has some
next is-
shotgun. Only some shotgun.
He's
shells.
not completely dead.
So maybe you.
And I want their guns and their ammo.
Okay, so I believe there are 2 salvageable, poor quality las pistols that you find.
Poor quality? Crap.
Poor quality, yeah. And each of those, the previous wielders of those, had 1 clip in on their possession.
So 2 clips total. The clips are okay. The pistols are junk. I'm not even gonna bother.
oh,
Billy wants them.
Sully, how much ammo was in the autogun? I didn't remember.
He fired at you so much guns max.
In the meantime, I'm going to perform first aid on Billy and I.
And me, please.
Okay. All right.
Okay, there's still 20 bullets. 1 clip is 30, and there are 20 bullets in it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I've picked up 2 full las pistol clips, but I have not bothered with the gun itself.
So I
And a las
wanna.
pistol some other time.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna examine the guy next to me, see if I can determine anything about him. Where
What the hell is that first roll? Plus 30,
That's-
plus 20, plus 10, 0, 0, 0, 10.
Those are my modifiers. So I have 30
Can you run
from
me
my
through them?
Okay, I have 30 from my intelligence. I have 20 from my skills. I have 10 from my medkit, and I have 10 from something else. Give me a second.
Okay, well, it's a success
Yeah.
anyway. Who was that directed at?
Billy.
No,
Awesome.
Okay.
don't! He's a
How much
gun
do I heal
stealer.
for?
He steals guns from people. Guns he
heal-
doesn't even plan to use.
He heals for my intelligence bonus plus 1 per degree of success.
Which is
So
a lot.
that was 5 degrees of success.
And your int is more than 2, I
3.
guess, so I'm full health.
3.
Awesome.
3. Yep.
So you recover 8 health.
Back to full.
I'm reloading my auto pistol.
Okay.
Okay.
15 minus 9 is 6.
So this rolls for
Did any of them have any auto pistol, like any solid projectile pistol ammo on them, or was it only las guns
No.
and the auto gun?
Only las guns and autogun.
Okay, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I would like some first aid.
Sure. This rolls for Nada.
is there anything else salvageable in these corpses, Solitaire?
So that's again.
Anything else
degrees of
salvageable?
success. Nothing of note. Junk mostly.
Got any coin on them at all?
you find. Let me see.
Okay, so Galg's intelligence bonus is enough to heal me back to full. So I guess he's like put a bandage on a guy grazed in the leg by a bullet, and he's put a bandage on it.
Sprays his medkit,
Stop
says,
the bleeding.
walk it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gain 10 thrown guilt, you find.
Awesome.
Oh, we're rich. Let's retire.
I'm going to
Who
perform first aid
Who
on
wants to
myself.
take that? One of you should also have another, like, 20 or so from this morning.
Well, I guess I'll take it since I just picked it up.
Okay.
Billy is so greedy. He likes all the shiny things.
You mad, bro?
I am mad.
Sorry, I'm going to perform first aid on myself.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 3 plus 2. That'll be 5.
Yeah.
Ills walks over to the group and he looks pretty excited, like he's just figured something out. And he says, I bet you there's more of these guys somewhere. Let's go find them.
The guy who ran off, he ran off in the direction of the workers'
Those
union.
are poor guys. We don't actually get anything. Like, look at those measly guns. Even we don't want them. We need to find better enemies.
We want them to back the fuck up.
Yeah, but let's look at the corpse.
Solly, did the guy run off in the direction of the workers' union, or?
He ran off in the direction of pretty much everything. You're at the very northern end of the district. You know.
He ran to the north, though, on this map.
Okay, we'll invert it, right?
Okay. All right.
Shall we
look at
try
the corpse.
going to the enforcer station since Loken should be there?
Let's look at the
And,
corpse first. Maybe we can
Okay.
see
Yeah,
something.
can we
about
see
it.
anything in any of the remaining corpses? Any clues about where they're from or anything like that?
There's no clues to where they're from. It's just hive
When
clothing.
I tracked the guy down, he was like pouring blood, right? The guy who ran away. Can I try and track him down with my survival skills?
I
Had he been
don't think
hit?
he was
I don't think he'd been
pouring
hit.
blood. But you
How did I
can
hit
try
him?
and track him.
Awesome.
So nothing on the corpses.
Nope.
No, nothing on
Nothing else.
Oh,
So-
I succeed.
Okay, so your tracking skill kind of...
Hang on, Sally, I think
What's going on?
something's on your mic again. No.
Maybe it's me. 1 sec.
Yeah, it's you.
Yep.
Yep, that fixed it.
Yeah, it was...
Okay.
Okay. Your tracking skill actually eliminates quite a few places where they could have run. The possibilities that are still open to you were the trade markets, the almshouse, and the workers' union.
Let's go to the workers' union.
We also we had at the pits, which was the workers' union, right? Then we wanted to visit the almshouse at night, and we wanted to talk to Loken.
And we want to get to the pit at day.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we should go to the pit first.
Yep, my vote's for the pit.
Okay.
Sure, let's go to the pit.
Works for me.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Alright, so the pit will take you about 20 to 30 minutes to walk to, further north than where you actually are. And as you're walking, you notice that, well, first of all the hab stacks that are here, they're no longer habited. Or inhabited. They're just very derelict, decrepit, fallen down. You know, there could have actually been a pretty major battle. Like there are massive scorch marks all the way up the walls, going up about 20 meters. So maybe some massive fire went down.
Kundram, are you feeling scared again?
Should I do a sanitation test?
No, you don't feel anything peculiar. There's not even, you know, it's just the same dread that you've had.
Ills is paying particular attention to this area. Kind of has his gear out. It looks a little fucking sketchy, and wants to be prepared.
I still haven't put my chainsword away from the previous fight.
We don't have a chance to grab some bullets before we go, do we?
I think you're already kind of dedicated
Okay.
on your way, like to double back.
I'll
and
worry
then
about
back
it
again.
later.
Take some time. Okay, yeah, so lots of scorch marks, and you notice there are fewer and fewer people as you head north, and eventually, as you reach, you kind of see this darkened area in one corner of the hive, leading where a couple of the hive walls meet. It's really dark down there. There's no overhead lighting of any kind, and feels a little bit strange. So you get closer and closer, and all of a sudden, in front of you, at the cross section of a couple of roads, there's just a massive, like sinkhole type thing. But on further inspection, it's exactly that. It's a hole. You can't see anything down it. It's just super dark.
Can we use the chem lamp to illuminate it?
Can I do a awareness check of the area?
So, okay, yeah, sure. Give me an awareness check.
Everyone? Or just the
Well, Thunder fast. Hey, Billy, can you close your mic? Like, put it on push to talk or something.
Somebody just fucked up all the pictures too.
Filthy, it's because you turned on the sidebar. Just click the thing again and it should go away.
Turn on what sidebar and click what thing.
Mouse
Oh, right. I got you. It's
Hide
me.
I am. Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, so you don't really notice anything. Well, I mean, this place is already pretty strange, but nothing further that's trying to conceal itself or anything like that. You can't really see anything.
Okay.
So the pit itself is about 30 meters across. It's about a 15-meter radius, and yeah.
Sorry, it's
that's
it's
all
how
you can
far
gauge
across?
from it. It's about 30 meters across.
Wow, it's huge.
Across.
It's
Yeah.
100 feet then.
Roughly circular.
Okay.
The impression you get is this was not caused by a weapon. It doesn't look like there's smooth surfaces or anything like that. So, whatever caused this, it wasn't a ballistic weapon or a laser or anything like that.
Can we take a wander around the edge of this and look for any kind of trails down or stairs or ladders or anything like that?
You want to throw a
There's
stone
nothing.
down?
You don't actually need to do the walk around. You can actually see that there's no ladders or stairs or anything like that. It's literally just rock, just all the way down, and it's a sheer drop as well. There's no gradient to it.
Can we drop a chem lamp in it and maybe see how deep is it?
Then you won't get the chem lamp back.
Ah, fuck chem lamp.
All right. So you drop the chem lamp, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes, and it disappears.
Jesus, I have no more chem lamps. Maybe we should try that again.
Do we have any rope?
We've just found a pit. Best as we can tell,
Steven's
there's
like,
no
"I'm
way
gonna turn on
down,
my flashlight
and there's
throw
nothing in it, and we don't know where the bottom is. And your next thought is we drop a rope in it.
And repel.
I'm
and
not
Do we
any.
have,
I want no part of this.
No,
no, do we have rope?
I don't.
Is that
I don't.
No.
No, I don't.
I could write that I have rope, but I would be lying.
Right. Well, very helpful. All right. Ills kind of looks around and says, "Great pit."
Yeah.
This looks like fun, and yeah, it was much use coming here. Not sure. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it as a huge storage area.
Are there any
Well,
buildings
maybe
close to
we have
this
to
pit,
stake it out
Solitaire?
This hole was a junction of a road. So there are buildings on a couple of sides of it. You actually walked between two buildings to get to it, but beyond it you can't see any. It's just kind of the hive wall.
Any of these buildings show more signs of use than other ones?
None. In fact, most of them seem to be destroyed in some way. Like there's massive holes in them or massive scorch marks. None of them look inhabited, and not for a long time. The windows barely function as windows anymore.
So we can't see things like, what I'm looking for is signs that there's been recent human activity around any of these buildings, things like trampled grasses or like paths that are a little bit less overgrown than other paths or stuff like this. Do we need to perhaps awareness check, some sort of check for this? I don't know what it would be.
Give me a tracking check.
Okay. Can we all do this?
Yep.
Okay. And what is tracking
that's
against?
Survival, right?
Yeah, survival.
Yeah.
I don't have
Which
survival,
is perception.
Neither do I.
so I do it against 10.
It's minus 20, right?
Yep.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh,
All them good rolls being used up. Holy shit!
Wow.
All right. Well, yeah, there are actually some signs. And actually, on really like it's actually pretty strange. What you find is there's a sort of grass path between one of the buildings and the road that you'd walked up, and there are footsteps in it. But the footsteps are a little bit suspicious in that they are very heavily sunk into the ground. Like I say grass, it's not natural grass, it's this sort of artificial stuff that they have. But the footsteps there are very heavily sunk into the ground. Way more than a normal human would do, anyway. So, because you kind of test it a little bit, see how much you would impact on it, and it's really not nearly as much.
Maybe they're wearing very heavy armor then.
Even Ills, who is wearing heavy armor, barely impacts this much.
So power armor or monster.
or just a giant human.
Billy, I don't know what you're doing with your mic today, but you should do what you were doing last time instead.
It might be someone's mom.
One sec, I'm going to sign out of Skype to rejoin. I'm not sure why my Skype might like being weird.
Okay. We're going to temporarily see the overlay get fucked up as Billy rejoins. Alright, so we see this path, and it's headed in a direction.
Mm-hmm. The footstep itself is heading back the way you came, back in towards Cascarla.
Okay, but the path goes in two
So
directions. What's the other direction?
Into a building, right?
No, it runs adjacent to the building.
Oh. Well, how about can I stealth forward in that direction, see if I can see anything?
Well, like, how to describe this? Okay, so the roads that you walked up to get from Cascarla to the pit, if you imagine there are sidewalks, and then besides those sidewalks there are, like, grassy patches, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they run parallel to the road,
Yeah.
right? So you're either going towards the pit, or you're going back towards Cascarla. And the footsteps you saw are going back towards Cascarla.
Oh,
So
and
it's
they're
not from the pit.
along the path, they're not perpendicular
Is it
to it?
coming from the pit?
It's not perpendicular, it's parallel to it.
Okay.
You get the impression it comes from the pit. I mean, where the hell else is it going to be coming from?
Can I follow those back stealthily? Like back
Sure, if you
against
like.
the direction they came from.
I think we just go there, like no stealth involved.
So it would just be back towards Cascarla. I mean, if that person was close, you would have walked by them on the way from the pit to Cascarla.
No, I mean
And from Cascarla to the pit.
I want to go against the direction of the footsteps. It's just toward the pit. Like, do they stop at the pit?
It's
Is what I'm.
He said
I
it was-
wanna see-
There's only one footstep you find. It's literally only one.
Oh, okay. So one very heavily sunken footstep, singular. Great. That doesn't help us find out how they get in and out of the pit, if they do at all.
I don't know. I'd say we go back towards Cascarla, or maybe we could, I don't know, check the part where the grass meets the pit. Maybe there's some clues, but I doubt it. Billy could try to use the tracking skill.
The grass itself doesn't actually reach the pit. It stops at quite difficult to describe. It stops at the road, and then there's a
Okay,
perpendicular road because it's at a junction, and it just stops there. It doesn't continue
Okay.
up to the pit.
Okay. So maybe we should head back and see if we can find Loken. Maybe he'll tell us. Maybe we can get his confidence, and he'll tell us he'll tell us whether those guys who attacked us were indeed workers' union. We can go and maybe settle business with them
Can I do
while we wait for it to get dark, so we can check out the almshouse.
Don't we have one
Can
more
I
spot too?
do a logic test on how the pit might have been created?
Okay, sure. I'm gonna give you this at minus 20.
Okay, that's not gonna work then, but whatever. Yeah, not gonna work.
Yep, you've no idea why. You kind of think it might have been mined out, but it's pretty. It doesn't look well engineered if it was mined.
Oh, I see where this is
It
going.
could just be a sinkhole, you know. It could. That's
So,
what it looks like.
so they dug too deep and they awokened a Balrog. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Okay, never mind. Let's move on.
Just one thought before we go anywhere else. We have the enforcer station to go to, and we have this almshouse a little bit later. But didn't we also have a? Wasn't there one other location where these enforcers? Not enforcers. Where these thugs are hanging out? Don't we roughly know where that is?
The workers' union.
Workers' union.
You know, the workers.
I think
We
we
have
got
the workshop as well, though.
workshop.
I don't remember a workshop either.
Yeah, you
Where-
had a date, you know.
Oh
the
right, the
scrapyard.
scrapyard.
Sykes'
Yeah.
yard.
Okay, let's go check out this